Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the AGV K3 SV Camodaz graphic, available at RevZilla.com. Now what you're going to see when you look at the K3 SV, you're going to find the entry-level helmet in AGV's lineup. What you're getting is a polycarb shell, two different shell sizes available, and the graphic that you're going to see in front of me is going to be the Camodaz. This is going to be two different colors available. What you have is a grayscale camo on the back, and in the front you're either going to have a Hi-Viz Matte Yellow or a Hi-Viz Matte Pink, which they call Fuschia. Now, when we're talking about those two different shell sizes, that's going to come into play with the overall weight of the helmet. When we threw this on the scale, the medium-large came in around that 3 pounds, 10 ounce mark, and it's also going to be carrying an ECE DOT safety rating. Now, when we look at the K3 SV, the SV in this actually stands for drop-down sun visor. So the SV is basically sun visor, and you can see it does have the drop-down sun visor actuated on the left-hand side. And then when we're taking a look at the overall sizing for this, it's going to be a little bit more of that neutral oval shape to that. So what that means, a little bit shorter front to back, a little bit more room on the side of the head, and for you riders out there that have a little bit more of a round shape to your overall noodle, it's going to work very nicely for you. Now, if you want all the down and dirty facts on the K3 SV, make sure to check out our detailed breakdown where we take the insides of the helmet, we rip them outside, and we show you everything that's going on with this overall lid. When we're talking about the Camodaz, as far as a graphic is concerned, what you're going to see is two very distinct colors playing in contrast. So you're going to have the Hi-Viz strip in the front, and then you're going to have more of a grayscale camo working around the back. The whole helmet is going to be done in a matte finish, and you will see, if you look very closely, there is going to be some metal flake worked into different parts of the grayscale in the back. So while there's a matte finish overall, you're going to see some really nice just little metal flake accents, and that Hi-Viz does a really nice job of just kind of changing the overall feel. And you're going to have a little bit of symmetry with the Hi-Viz, as well as asymmetry coming into play with the camo grayscale along the back. Now, as we flip this around in the back, you're going to notice that the K3 does not have that external wing working its way off the back the way the K5 does. So if you're thinking about stepping up, the K5 is going to be a little bit more of an aggressive step up from something like the K3. So for those of you out there that like the look of that matte helmet, but you want something that just pops a little bit more than a traditional matte, the K3 SV Camodaz is definitely one to take a look at. Now, if you want to know more about what other riders are saying about the AGV helmets they're rocking on their ride, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, and you can read other rider reviews from folks that already have this helmet. Now, if you have more questions for us, pick up the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or you can always reach out to one of our gear geeks via email at cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the AGV K3 SV Camodaz graphic. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.